Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a really special video because today I'm going to share with you my birthday haul. Well, every year on my birthday, that is on 17th of January, I get plenty of gifts, especially which are books and bookish merchandise. So I this year decided that I really want to share with all of you that whatever I got. So one disclaimer that I'm not going to link each and every book and merchandise down below because that is going to take up a lot of time, and there are many things that I'm not even aware where they are found. But I can just suggest you that each and everything that I show you here, I think is available on Amazon or Flipkart, so you can check that. So, and one more thing, I won't be describing each and every book in detail because that is going to take up a lot of time, and since I have a plenty, I have a big pile, so that's going to take up a lot of time, so I'll just make it as quick as possible. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first gift that I want to show you is a bookish pendant. Well, it came like this. I think this is from Club Factory because I saw it there. So this is an okay pendant that is from the Fault in Our Stars, that was written by John Green, and it also has a movie. So this is how it looks like. The last I remember, this cost I think is within 200. So if you want, you can wear this. This looks extremely chic and it's really pretty too. So there goes my first gift. The next that I have are all books. It was the only merchandise that I got this year. Next, I have a book that was given to me by my parents. It's called Neuromancer by William Gibson. All I know about this book is that it is a science fiction book. I don't have much idea about it, but I'm going to read it very soon. I'm almost 10 pages inside the book and I'm really enjoying it. This is a mass paperback edition. You can see this is really tiny. Nevertheless, I'll complete the book as soon as possible and share the reviews with you people. The next book that I have is a horror book that was given to me. This is called The Glass Woman by Caroline Leah. It looks really pretty. I think this is a gothic horror. This is set in the 15th century in Iceland. Apart from that, no clue what the book is about, but this was released either last year or this released this year. I'm not pretty sure about that too, but it's a pretty new book. The next that I have on my list is a book that my mother gave it to me. It is a biography of Napoleon by Emil Ludwig. Basically, Napoleon is one of my favorite historical characters. Judge me, but he is, because he was a self-made man and I really wanted to know more about him. So this is a really special book that I got this year. The next that I have is a really special book, and this was given to me by my best friend. Thank you so much for giving this to me. It's Supernatural Bone Key series. Now, well, many of you know Supernatural is basically a TV series that is played by Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins as the main characters, and their two brothers fight demons and all sorts of things. But here I did not know that there is a book series also on Supernatural, and when I spoke to it about my friend, he basically made it a point to give it to me on my birthday. So this is a mass paperback edition. I don't know whether the paperbacks and hardcovers are really available, but the mass paperback editions are also very pricey. Nevertheless, this is how the book looks like, and it's really pretty, and it's one of my very favorite gifts in the entire pile. The next book that I have is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I really wanted to reread this book, so this one is next. The next that I have here is Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is also a gothic fiction. I think many people know that. And I also wanted to reread this book because I did not have a copy, and I'm really thankful to whoever gave me this. The next I have is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. This is an LGBTQIA relationship, I think love relationship between two boys named Will Grayson and Will Grayson. I don't know much about the book, but I'm really excited to delve into it and see how the plot unfolds. The next book that I have is Call Me By Your Name by Andrea Simon. I think this has a major motion picture also, but I haven't seen it. Nevertheless, this is also an LGBTQIA summer romance between two boys, and I also wanted to read this book after I saw this book at Starmark, and I got it as a gift, and I'm happy. The next book that I have is a book that I wanted to read for a really long time. It's a historical fiction. I usually don't read historical fiction much, but this is a book that I really wanted to read. It's called The English Patient by Michael Odante. Michael Odante is a Sri Lankan author, and this book is really pretty. I'll show you the book how it looks like. It looks like this look when taken off the dust jacket, it looks like one of the books that are present in the library, and it looks really pretty. This is set in the Second World War, and I think it is said about in the perspectives of a lot of people. That is something I heard about the book, and after that, no clue. So I will be reading this book for the readathon and letting you know about my views about the book, but I'm pretty sure it will be a good one. The next two books that I have are Alice in Wonderland and The Treasure Island, the V&A Penguin Classics. I got the Christmas Carol for Christmas, so these two are the next. There are others also like Little Women and Peter Pan. I did not get them, but I got these two, and these are really pretty. The illustrations are also very pretty. I will show you the illustrations. The illustrations are black and white in color, and it looks really nice, because these are the best ways you can actually give classics back to people who want to read. The Treasure Island does not have any illustrations as such. That is something I couldn't find right now. The next I have is Heartless Memory, Meyer. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. It deals with the Queen of Hearts and what would have happened to her that she became so evil. So I am 15 pages in the book, and I am really enjoying this book, and I hope I finish it really soon and tell you guys about my thoughts about it. The next three books are actually of a series, so I'm going to show them to you together. It's Winter. This is the fourth book in the Lunar Chronicle series. Next is Fairest, and the third is Stars Above. All the three by Marisa Meyer. Winter is the retelling of Snow White. She writes a lot of retellings, I see. Fairest is the retelling of Snow White's mother, because obviously fairest, mirror mirror on the wall, who is the fairest in the world and stuff like that. And the last is Stars Above. I think is a companion novel. There is nothing much written, so I have no clue about what the book is about, but I finally have the series all together, and I'm really excited to finish it off. The next book that I have is by Michelle Falkoff. It's Playlist for the Dead. It is like a contemporary novel which is almost like 13 Reasons Why, but I've heard that this book is much better than 13 Reasons Why, and has and it deals with mental health, which is really exciting because I'm reading a lot of mental health issues book this year. And I have read her book Pushing Perfect that I got for Navratri. So this is, I think, her second book, or this is the first book, I'm not pretty sure, but this is a lot like 13 Reasons Why. That's all I know. The next book that I have is really exciting because it is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone illustrated version by Jim Kay. So this is a really pretty book. Professor McGonagall. So this is how the book looks like. It also has a poster at the end. I would love to show you the poster. Yeah. This is how the poster looks like. It's so pretty, isn't it? Well, I would like to point out one thing, that this one is the paperback version and not the hardcover. It's very heavy compared to other books, but I'm really happy because who does not love the illustrated versions of Harry Potter? The next book that I have is also an illustrated work and a retelling. It is The Sleeper and the Spindle by Neil Gaiman, illustrated by Chris Riddle. Now, this is my third book of Neil Gaiman, and my first one that I'm seeing of Chris Riddle. And I think this is a retelling of Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is Snow White. So nevertheless, I'll show you the illustrations. The illustrations are really pretty, and I'm really looking forward to reading this book. The next book that I have is it's a lot. Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting. Well, this is also a supernatural companion novel. Supernatural is a series that is widely available on Amazon Prime, CW and Netflix. and I saw on Amazon Prime. Nevertheless, it is going to finish on 2020 May, and I feel very disheartened. Nevertheless, Bobby Singer is a character there who is basically the foster father of Dean and Sam. Dean, Sam, Bobby. So this is his journal. Like everything is there. So there are pictures also in this book, like how to kill monsters, which monster to kill, how, and who about ghouls and demons, and there are photographs also, which actually this is I think a changeling. So this is basically Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting. This is a really expensive book that was given to me by my best friend. Thank you so much for giving me this book, because he knows how much I adore Supernatural more than any other show in the world. So thank you. The next book that I have is a book that got me into reading. So it is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. This book did two things. This book stirred my interest in math, so I took up maths major. And second is, this book got me into reading. When I was in class 5 and 6, I read this book 10 to 15 times, and trust me when I say 10 to 15 times, I really did count it. So this book is a wonderful book and is a mystery thriller, and is basically a classic in the mystery genre, and is a middle grade novel. So that is also something really exciting, because I really like middle grade novels. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book again, because the last time I read the book I was in school and I took it from the school library, so having a copy makes it wonderful. The next book that I have is The Complete Novels of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Though I had the deluxe version, I still long for the paperback, and I got it and I'm so happy. Judge me, but I like paperbacks more than hardcover or deluxe version, because they're handy and you can carry them everywhere. I am a person who carries their books a lot. Like whenever I go, wherever I go, I take a book along with me, because I don't like spending the time in the journey that I'm doing nothing. So I prefer reading books and stuff. So having a paperback copy is wonderful. This was also given to me by my best friend. Thank you so much. Very thoughtful of him. Like I still have the card on which it was written, to my bestie, and the ribbon. And this book has 4 stories: A Study in Scarlet, The Sign of Four, The Hound of the Baskervilles, which is my favorite book of Sherlock Holmes, and The Valley of Fear. So I already had the deluxe version, but a paperback always. The next book that I have is The Chalkman, also given to me by my best friend. And the second book of the Chalkman is The Taking of the Anithorn, given to me by my parents. So this is by both of them by C.J. Tudor. I think this is a horror book where the Chalkman is, I think, the antagonist who returns in the second book, The Taking of Anithorn, to kill Anithorn. This is, I think, what happens. No clue more than that, because nothing else is written, but I'm really excited to read these two books for the readathon, which I'm participating in, that is hashtag Smash the TBR 2020. The next book that I have here is a pre-birthday gift, but nevertheless, why not show? An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. I got this during the New Year times, and I completed also for the readathon. Though I have not uploaded the video, I will be uploading the video really soon. I got this book on a suggestion of a friend called Ipshita. Thank you so much, Ipshita, for recommending me this book. But anyway, I was going to complete the John Green series. So John Green does not write series, I'm just saying it because he has written a couple of books that I'm keeping it as one series. So yeah, this one too, I've read it. It was nice, it was good, it was breezy. And the detailed review will be up very soon on my channel, perhaps next week or something like that. The next book that I have is A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket, The Bad Beginning, the first book of the 13 book series. So I saw this book first on the channel of Jesse the Reader, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers. So when I saw the book and I heard that it is a middle grade novel, I knew I had to get it. But you know, when you see the entire series costs like 10,000 bucks, which is like a lot for me. So I decided, why not pick up one book at each time. So one book is like 250 on Amazon, it's 350, but nevertheless I got it from Flipkart and my parents paid for it. So I don't know what was it. I think it was 219 or something like that, or maybe 200. But I'm really excited about the book. I am 69 pages in the book. The next I have is a book that my mother gave it to me, and I'm really excited about this book again. It's Bridge of Clay by Marcus Zusak. The actual cost of the book is 800. We got it for 300 from Trade Fair. I was really longing to buy a book, and my mom said, why not take a new book? Why buy an old book? So she gave Bridge of Clay to me for my birthday. The book Thief by Marcus Zusak is really and highly appreciated, and Bridge of Clay is a book that took 14 or 15 years for him to write. So I'm interested for this one very much, and it won the Indie Pop Book of the Year 2019. I think that is what it won, but it won an award last year, so I'm going to pick this up for a book that won award for in 2019 for the hashtag Smash the TBR 2020 readathon. I'm almost there. The next book I have is What Would Alice Do by Forward by Lauren Levine. Actually, this is a book by Lewis Carroll only. This has a couple of quotations from Alice in Wonderland, which talks about like be a sympathetic listener, don't accept poor hospitality, like the certain things that need to be inculcated in our daily lives, like learn from others mistakes and stuff like that. The illustrations are also very pretty, you can see. So yeah, this is a really short pocket book that you can read anytime, anywhere, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is next one. Okay, the next two books that I have are of a series. Whew. Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo, Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo, like the Grisha Wars duology. I have no clue what this YA fantasy is all about. All I know it's about six people going on a heist. Nothing more than that. But I really thought that I would be getting one with the sprayed edges, but I did not. It's a normal paperback version. But nevertheless, thank you so much for giving them to me. Thank you so much. The next book is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I love this trilogy. The Folk of the Air trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies, and I have read The Cruel Prince recently, and I'm starting The Wicked King next week. And this one arrived the Queen of Nothing got released on 13th of January 2020, so you can check that out on Flipkart and Amazon and buy this one for yourselves. This is a really pretty book. I would like just look at it, it's so pretty, and when I saw, I was like, the trilogy is complete finally. So the next book that I have is Salman Rushdie. This weird looking word is called Quixote. So this is a Miguel de Cervantes, a Don Quixote retelling or a reimagination, something like that. I'm not sure again, but I will be reading this book for the readathon again, hashtag Smash the TBR 2020 readathon. So excited. The last book of this entire birthday haul is Almost Midnight by Rainbow Rowell. This is a book that was supposed to be given to me during Christmas, but I got it this year as a birthday gift. But I'm happy because this has this has two stories. One is Midnights and one is Kindred Spirits. Though I have Kindred Spirits as a separate book by Rainbow Rowell, when I got this book I was extremely happy because it is a really cute pocket book that you can read anywhere, and especially during Christmas times. I will read this book this Christmas, like 2020 December, surely, and tell you my views about it. And the last book that I want to talk to you all about is a book that HarperCollins sent me. This is the book for December 2019 because they send 1 month later. So they sent me this month is The Jocelyn Wife by Jane Coverdale. This is a historical fiction set in the British era India. I have not read a book like that ever. So when I will be reading this, I think this will be something really, really new to me. And Jane Coverdale, I think, is a debutant Australian author to be precise. And I think she spent a lot of her time in post-independent India, that she has gathered this this inspiration of writing writing from. So let's see how this goes. So that's all about my birthday gifts. So it's all like, that's almost like 32 books and one merchandise. So anyway, thank you so much for staying with me till the end. I could make this as quick as possible without telling much about the books. And thank you so much for bearing with me. And to everyone who has wished me and I couldn't wish back, thank you so much. To everyone who has sent me gifts, thank you so much. And special thanks to my grandparents, my parents, and my best friend for actually listening to what I say throughout the year and giving me gifts that I really wanted since an entire year. Thank you so very much. And I had a wonderful birthday. And to everyone who made it special, thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want me to if you want me to follow, you can follow me on Instagram, WordPress, Goodreads, Twitter, and Facebook. I've given the links down below in the description. And for business enquiries, I have given my mail ID so that you can mail me if you have any business queries. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a great day ahead. I will come back with the next video. I think a review video next week. Bye bye.